If you are following crypto social media, especially Twitter or Dbank Stream or all the other platforms where people are talking about crypto airdrops, you should have seen the shift of sentiment after those big S-tier airdrops. And I'm specifically talking about Eigenlayer and LayerZero disappointed in the last few days, but not in the same way. So we want to talk about in today's video about the recent airdrop farming updates, especially about those two projects, many airdrops you can claim right now, and also somewhere you can check your eligibility. And we want to start with one of the two most anticipated ones, which in this case is LayerZero. Because they first announced that the first snapshot has been taken, which means there will most likely be a few more snapshots before the airdrop will be claimable and distributed to their users. And this was of course not the message that disappointed many people. The message that disappointed many people was this one, where they said if you are a Sybil, you have two options. So what they are trying to do here is they want that people report themselves for farming with several wallets here in this case. And they say here self-report Sybil addresses get still 15% of their intended allocation. The deadline for doing so is the 17th of March. If you're not reporting yourself and they mark you as a Sybil, you will get 0% of your allocation. And there was another thing because they specifically mentioned Merkley in their docs. So if you interacted with Merkley, minted those so-called O NFTs and bridged them from chain to chain, which in my opinion also has nothing to do with the organic usage of a product. That's why I never mentioned this on my channel. And they're now basically saying those users will most likely be blacklisted, or all the people that interacted with Merkley in a very uncommon way. And I saw many airdrop YouTubers out there talking about minting those NFTs and bridge them from chain to chain to increase your on-chain activity. And this might now be the main blacklist criteria. I personally, for example, didn't even farm for LayerZero. I personally focused completely on Wormhole, where I got a great allocation. So I'm really excited to see how this plays out if people really decide to mark themselves as Sybils. And there is maybe the risk that they will give this list to other protocols as well once people all locked in their wallets and mark themselves as Sybil farmers, and then they give it to CK Sync to scroll to other big projects, and you might get blacklisted over there as well. So you should really think about self-reporting your wallet here in this case, because you might get blacklisted in other projects as well. Next up on today's list is Friendtag. They now finally distribute the airdrop for season 1. Friendtag is a social fi platform on Base. For a long time, it was the biggest platform with the highest total value locked and the highest volume. Now it's just on place number 13 regarding its total value locked, and this one decreased by roughly 50% in the last month. So Friendtag lost a lot of traction and a lot of its user base. But if you did a lot of transactions over there, especially in the early days, you might have gotten a nice allocation over there. So just take a look into the smartphone application if you got an allocation here, and then you will be able to claim 10% of it right now. Next up for today is the Renzo airdrop. This is now also claimable. So if you have staked funds with Renzo and got a minimum points allocation, you're now also able to collect your airdrop here. And the third one in this list is the NIM Network airdrop, which was distributed on the 1st of May. It got sent directly to your wallet. So you want to just come over to the Dimension portal, connect your wallet up here, and then choose the NIM network, and then you should already see your NIM network token, which you could then swap here directly, or you can also stake them in anticipation of more airdrops in the future. Then we have an airdrop eligibility checker from one of the biggest trading protocols on the Solana network, here in this case Drift. There you want to just paste in your Solana wallet address you used on Drift, and then click on check eligibility, and then you should see your allocation. There is no claiming date mentioned yet in their social accounts. Then let's talk shortly about the second ST airdrop, which I also mentioned in the beginning, which is Eigenlayer. This was also a big disappointment for many in the early days, but there are now some big news. So I expect many of you who already farmed for Eigenlayer that they already checked the eligibility. And on the 2nd of May, they announced that more than 280k users now get topped up with another 100 Eigen tokens if they just got a minimum allocation before of 10 Eigen tokens. So you should now get even more. So you might want to jump again on the eligibility checker, paste in your wallets, and maybe you now also get 100 more Eigen tokens. Then let's talk about a snapshot that happened from Mode Network, a layer 2, which is also built on the Optimism stack and is part of the super chain of Optimism. They now announced that today at 1 p.m. UTC, the snapshot for Airdrop 1 happens, and they will distribute 5.5% of the mode token supply on the 7th of May at 11 a.m. UTC time. So that will be the time where you can claim your allocation. If you were in the largest 2000 wallets, you will be subject to 50% vesting over the next 3 months. So you will basically just get 50% of your airdrop allocation right away. Then I also have some Galaxy campaigns for you. First one is about Intent X with their launch on Mantle. Talked about this project many times on my channel. And there is now another campaign live where you just want to deposit USDE, so the stablecoin of Athena, on Mantle and push some trading volume that you get another points here and another on-chain achievement token. And there are 2 more for Orderly Network here in partnership with LockX. There you just want to join the LockX Pro campaign where you just want to build up some trading volume. Then you get another on-chain achievement token. And last one, also for Orderly here in partnership with Ondo. There they also want you to do some social tasks and then trade Ondo on Orderly and achieve a minimum trade volume of 50k to get this first come first serve NFT. And that should already do it on today's airdrop farming update. Let me know down in the comment section what you will do with your LayerZero wallets, especially if you were a Sybil farmer. Will you report your wallets or will you just wait, hope and see what happens? If you don't want to miss future videos like that, you might just want to click the subscribe button because I release them on a daily basis regarding airdrop farming, regarding node projects and other stuff. If you like today's one, hit the like button as well, and then we will meet in the next one. See you then.